Hey everybody, this is Seth, and welcome to Nightmare MMA. This channel is going to be focused on MMA related material like post-fight analysis of different events that I watch, and I'll have friends join me in here so we can talk about the fights after they happen. And maybe me and my friends are going to do like some crazy backyard MMA type deal. Nothing too crazy, just all for fun. But definitely look forward to more videos. Right now, I'm going to talk about the Michael Bisping and Kung Lee card, as well as the Rafael Dos Anjos and Benson Henderson card, which I watched both of them today. So I'm going to start with the Bisping and Lee card. I didn't watch the whole card. I actually slept through all the fights. But yeah, when I woke up, my phone told me that the card was on, and I turned on my computer, went to Fight Pass, and the first thing it showed was Bisping's post-fight interview. So I missed the entire fight. But I did go back. I rewatched or I watched the co-main event and the main event. I didn't watch any of the other fights, but I'm definitely gonna go back and watch some of those, especially the featherweight tournament finale and Yuta Sasaki's fight. I'm definitely gonna have to go see that one. But um, let's talk about the co-main event between Tyron Woodley and Dong Yoon Kim. Tyron Woodley defeated uh, Kim by TKO in the first round. I did watch this fight, and Tyron Woodley is just a big welterweight. He is a big dude, big welterweight, and his strength definitely showed with this win over Dong Yoon Kim. Um, he just beat him. His power was too much for Dong Yoon Kim, and I feel like this fight may have been kind of premature. I think Dong Yoon Kim is, what is it? He is number 10 in the rankings, and Woodley is number 4 right now. I think it was too big of a jump for him. It was too soon. Dong Yoon Kim has been climbing up the UFC welterweight rankings. With his only before this loss, his only 2 losses were to Carlos Condit, one of my favorite welterweights of all time, and an injury loss to Damian Maia. He had a muscle spasm during the fight, and after his loss to Maia, he won 4 in a row. Throwing him at Tyron Woodley was kind of premature. I mean, Tyron Woodley was just too much for him to handle tonight. I think that this loss is going to set Dong Yoon Kim back a bit, but not too much. I think we can expect to see more from him in the future. He's just not quite where he needs to. He's not ready to break the top 5 yet. But I think we'll definitely see more of him, and I'm definitely looking forward to see more of his fights. He's a very good fighter. He holds wins over Matt Brown, TJ Grant, and Nate Diaz. So definitely want to see more of this guy. As for Tyron Woodley, I've been watching him throughout the UFC, and he's a pretty good fighter. But with his last couple of fights, like his last 5 fights, split decision loss to Jake Shields, whatever, it happens. Knockout victory over Josh Koscheck. I was actually really happy to see that. I'm not a Koscheck fan. An injury victory over Carlos Condit made me really sad. um, and then he lost to Rory McDonald, who I feel is the rightful #1 contender. But as for a next opponent for Tyron Woodley, it's hard to give him anyone right now. Maybe Hector Lombard or Matt Brown or Tarek if he loses to McDonald. But we're just going to see where this win takes him, and eventually we'll see him in the title picture after Lawler and probably after McDonald. We could definitely see Tyron Woodley competing for the welterweight championship. He's a big guy, and he could definitely put an impact in the welterweight. Hey, he is putting an impact in the welterweight division. As for the main event, Kung Lee and Michael Bisping, I picked Kung Lee to win this fight. I actually picked Tyron Woodley to win the co-main event. I predicted first round knockout, and that I got that right. I got this one completely wrong. I thought Kung Lee was going to come back. I felt like this would be a big return victory for him, and it just wasn't. He got absolutely destroyed by Michael Bisping. Kung Lee was extremely beat up. His face looked terrible. His eye, or maybe both of his eyes, I can't remember, were swollen shut. He had cuts all over his face. It was just not a very good fight for Bisping. Um, or not a good fight for Kung Lee. I was reading. Not a good fight for Kung Lee. Where does he go from here? He said in the post-fight interview himself he was going to go back, talk to his family, see what they wanted to, they would prefer for him to do, and what would be the best route for him. He's really old for an MMA fighter. He's 42, and I mean, I just don't know if he should continue. I mean, if he feels that he should, well, and go for it. But I mean, this loss was really devastating, and it was absolutely brutal. But it was, however, a good positive for Michael Bisping. This win marked his 13th or 14th win in UFC, I think, which is crazy. This is the most wins in UFC history without a title shot. Um, I mean, just an absolute dominant performance by Michael Bisping. It showed his brute power that he has. I knew he was powerful, but he really put he really put a beating on Kung Lee tonight. Um, as for what's next for Michael Bisping, him and Luke Rockhold have had quite a bit of a rivalry, just talking trash about one another. So maybe that fight is going to be in the works. I think that fight does make sense to me, and Dana White said so himself. He thinks that the fight makes sense, so maybe that's what we'll see next. But a great performance by Michael Bisping, definitely worthy of the fight of the night, or performance of the night award. Other recipients of that award were Tyron Woodley, Alberto Mina, and Yuta Sasaki. Sasaki got it for a rear naked choke finish in round 1. And Alberto Mina got his for a TKO victory in round 1. All right, up next is the Henderson and Dos Anjos card. I watched the whole main card. I didn't watch the prelims because I was over at my friend's house, and he didn't think he got the prelim card, but turns out he did, but we missed it. So I watched all these fights. First fight of the main card, Chas Skelly, it was a quick rear naked choke finish. It looked more like a neck crank from the angle it was at, but just very quick finish. I think he got no, he didn't. Okay, I thought he got performance of the night, but he didn't. Then was James Vick and Valmir Lazaro. It was very. I think that was a sloppy fight if I remember correctly. It was kind of wild and crazy. I enjoyed it. It was something. Ended with James Vick winning a unanimous decision. Max Holloway and Clay Collard is a catchweight bout. Those two are featherweight fighters, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure. Yeah, featherweight fighters. There's a catchweight bout. They both missed weight, I think. I'm pretty sure. But Clay Collard was really sloppy in this fight. He kept his hands down for a lot of the fight. And it ended just like I thought it would, with Max Holloway getting the TKO victory. I mean, his style was entertaining, but it was really sloppy. He threw he threw caution to the wind and just fought, just scrapped. And it was entertaining, but it cost him his UFC debut here. And that one didn't get performance of the night either. Dang. The middleweight bout before the co-main event. I can't pronounce his name, I don't think. Thales Litas, maybe, and Francis Carmount. That was something, a quick knockout victory in round 2. This one did win performance of the night, and it was scrolled up the whole page there. This fight, messing up. It was a good win for Litas. He got performance of the night for this one. He's on a pretty good win streak. He is on a 7-fight win streak. Good to see him back in the UFC. He's had a resurgence. his first run in the UFC was good, and he ended up getting a middleweight title shot, but didn't win. Anderson Silva. But he's come back and he hasn't lost a fight. He hasn't lost a fight since 4-0 in his return, and this could be the beginning of great things for him. Up next, maybe give him a fight that'll boost him into the top 10 and see where he goes from there. All right, and then to the co-main event, Jordan Main and Mike Pyle. I'm a big Mike Pyle fan. He's really, really entertaining fighter to watch. He's from my home state of Tennessee, so naturally I was rooting for him. But Jordan Main got the victory here. I wasn't expecting it. I picked Mike Pyle there. But Jordan Main knocked him out. TKO'd him. It was pretty impressive. I mean, it definitely shocked me. I wasn't expecting it. And it got him performance of the night. It was great. It was just a good knockout, good solid victory, and it could lead to bigger things here in the UFC. Mike Pyle is what? He's number 13, so hey, maybe. I want to see more of him before I say that he could, make an impact, but it was impressive nonetheless. And now to the main event was really shocking. I actually predicted this. Well, I didn't predict a knockout in round 1, but I picked Rafael Dos Anjos to win, unlike many people. I'm not a big Benson Henderson fan. I mean, I respect what he does, but he's just not one of my favorite fighters. And this knockout victory was something. I mean, I wasn't expecting a knockout victory at all. I figured it would go to decision, and it didn't. It shocked me. I couldn't believe it. Whenever Benson got knocked out, he went down. He got knocked out 2 minutes 31 seconds in round 1. He got knocked down, and it looked like he kind of tried to recover after he got knocked down, but he was definitely out after you watched the replay. I mean, he was definitely out when he got hit with that left hand. No question about it. Some people think it was an early stoppage. I definitely don't think so. Definitely, he was definitely gone off of that punch, and really shocking knockout victory for Rafael Dos Anjos. I'm really impressed with it. And with that loss, Henderson will get knocked out of number 1, probably put down to, probably replace Rafael Dos Anjos as number 5. And I'm not sure where that would put Rafael Dos Anjos in the rankings. I mean, the rankings aren't law, but I mean they do mean something. As for our next fight for Benson Henderson, I'm not really sure. The lightweight division is just absolutely stacked. It's unreal. It's the most stacked division of them all, in my opinion, and the most entertaining at least. As for another opponent, I'm not really sure. I mean, Benson is like he's fought everybody, and he's beaten most people. So I'm not really sure where to give him because Anthony Pettis. Well, with a loss, he wouldn't fight Pettis anyway. He shouldn't fight Pettis anyway, in my opinion. He's beaten Gilbert Melendez, I think, hasn't he? Yes, a split decision. But Donald Cerrone's tied up. Khabib is injured. He's beaten Josh Thompson. Bobby Green needs an opponent later on, so maybe put him up against Bobby Green, I guess. I'm not really too sure. But this victory for Rafael Dos Anjos is pretty big. I'd say next for him, he should fight the winner of Donald Cerrone and what's his name? Eddie Alvarez. I was trying to think. But I think that would be a good fight. Makes a lot of sense. And maybe the winner of that get a title shot after Gilbert Melendez. Very impressive knockout victory, if I do say so myself. Yeah, definitely fight the winner of Cerrone and Alvarez. Overall, it was a pretty entertaining card. I thought. Oh, I forgot to mention the omoplata victory. How the first ever omoplata finish in UFC history. First round submission. I mean, I didn't watch it when it happened because I missed the prelims, but they replayed it during the main card, and it was something. It was incredible. Oh man, that I mean, like I love omoplatas. I mean, they're awesome. And definitely wasn't expecting it. That was really it was really something. I mean, I've seen Ben Saunders fight before in Bellator. I've seen him, and he had a pretty good run in Bellator. A couple of losses here and there, but that was the first omoplata submission in UFC history, and that's awesome. Yeah, definitely worthy of a performance of the night, if I do say so myself. But performance of also on both cards there was no fight of the night bonus. I don't remember if I said that or not, but on both cards they gave out 4 performance of the night bonuses. Rafael Dos Anjos, Jordan Main, Thales Litas, and Ben Saunders all got performance of the night, and they all earned it too. Very entertaining card, and a lot of impressive victories here. A lot of some upsets with Jordan Main and Rafael Dos Anjos winning. But man, this lightweight division is incredible. Just absolutely incredible. So, I mean, we're going to see where that victory leads for Rafael Dos Anjos. Could he be the next lightweight champion? Maybe. Who knows? Um. Anyway, that was my post-fight analysis. It's 2:30 here in the morning, and I'm kind of tired. So some of it was a little bit of rambling. Hopefully, my next one will be better, more put together, more thought out. But thanks you guys for watching. Hopefully, this wasn't too unorganized. Please watch out for my next videos. They'll be better than this, I promise. I'll probably do one for UFC 177 because I'm looking forward to that rematch between Dillashaw and Barao. I'll do one then. Look out for it and any other videos I might post before then. If you liked it, be sure to like, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.